but I think they should have just timed that better. I mean, obviously, that team fight didn't go very well for them, and I mean, even if they do get the token, yeah. Well, I mean, even if they do get the token, it's a good job by them. You know, even if they let them get the token and get the Conqueror kill, I'd rather see them, you know, kill 5 heroes and be up for that last hero to respawn and just kill them again, than try and go in, kill 2 heroes, and then just get massacred and have all 5 of them die.
It's a good point. By the way, I loved choose something that really awesome kill on Bubbles, just microing his puzzle box. I mean, after he died, microing them quite nicely and using that mana drain ability to just kill Bubbles and run away and for that wizard, which was quite funny. But I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I actually did see that. Obviously, very important. Actually, to team fights, is those minions sitting around and those minions doing something. Obviously, a very different story. And good job by him. I mean, obviously, he's a very experienced Wretched Hag player, especially with that build. But good job by him of microing those after he died, still making an effect on the team fight even when he wasn't there. Hellborn team kind of sitting together about now, except for Chu. He's farming along by himself. But the Hellborn team trying to stick together right now, I assume because of their ults, they kind of just want to stick together. Chu's sitting on about 3,700 gold. I really don't know what he's doing with that much gold on him. I'd really like to see him try and pick up something. He's kind of just running around there.
It's probably gonna be a Sieve Stick. He's gonna buy both Acolyte Staff and Mana Tube. I mean, he can now, and I think he already... No, wait, he doesn't have Blessed Orb. My bad. But I would... That much gold set up, I am gonna guess a Sieve Stick, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, I don't... I mean, it looks like he will get initiated on here by Witch Slayer and Bubbles, but great stun by Hammerstorm, and it looks like they are going to pick him off. I was going to say he might be able to get away, but great job by those guys in getting in there at the last second and managing to stun him. Puzzle Box minion almost DPSing Bubbles down by itself, but those portal keys, you just see them come into effect so much, and Chu, like I said, Chu was just kind of sitting by himself and farming while the entire House of Hellborn team was sitting together, and really just a bad decision by him. He should have just stuck with his team.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, normally Chu's probably used to when he plays Witched Hag, he can easily get away, which is true. I mean, but again, all the heroes on the Legion side has ways to just prevent him from escaping. I mean, if you look at it, all of them have stun silences, you know, or even or some more than one. So he's easily gankable with all those portal keys. He is just as easily gankable as any other hero in this game. So he should start, you know, factoring that into his positioning. When he just stands around and farms a lane that far pushed up.
Yeah, obviously, there's the portal keys. I mean, even just to, you know, gank heroes like that, they really can't sit alone anymore. I mean, one portal key is one thing, you know, Witch Slayer coming in on you and throwing a stun is one thing, but Witch Slayer coming in and throwing a stun on you, Bubbles coming in and silence you, and Hammerstorm then jumping in and throwing a stun on you is an entirely different situation, and I don't think anyone's going to survive from, you know, 3 or 4 stuns and 5 heroes beating down on you for 5 seconds.
Hammerstorm picked up a Mighty Blade, so probably going for that Behemoth Heart. I usually am more a fan of Rift Shots and Atomic Breastplate on Hammerstorm myself, especially going for this carry build. But maybe he has so much cash, he figured he might as well get that now. So probably a Behemoth Heart.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna go on to looks like going to trying to Chu there. Chu getting picked off relatively easy yet again, and this Legion team just dominating with their DPS right now, managing to pick off 2 heroes before a team fight even starts. Obviously, the Hellborn team really crippled right now, and Hammerstorm just showing what he can do with that portal key. Just great job by him, just jumping around and just really showing the Hellborn team that they can't just sit around and do whatever they want. Going on to Magnus right now, I don't really know what he was doing jumping in with no real support. B-Kid on this Soul Stealer kind of just sitting around. I'm surprised he hasn't jumped in or anything yet. I mean, now would be the worst time for him to jump in. There's no way he would survive if he jumped in. And he's not going to kill any of these heroes, so really just ineffective in that team fight. I mean, he's been farming good all game, but I feel like the Hellborn team has been farming well all game and better than the Legion team. They just really haven't been doing anything with it. They've been kind of sitting back and just letting this Legion team just fall right into them, and that's not the best idea when you have 3 heroes with a portal key on your team.
It's a good point, and you know how often do we get to say this about EG, that they have been sitting around not doing enough, but that is actually the case in this game. You're absolutely right. But how often do we get to say this about a team like EG? I mean, they're usually so active in terms of ganks, and PK just getting completely annihilated before he even allowed to activate his Shrunken Head.
I mean, there's nothing he can do about it. Even if he does activate a Shrunken Head, and it looks like we will see the votes concede. I don't see EG getting out of this one, so it's probably a good decision. I just don't think they did enough in the mid game to warrant a good late game. Hellbringer using his ult, but so many Shrunken Heads on the other side of the team. On the other side, they can't really do anything about it. But Wretched Eggs, obviously, she goes after Bubbles pretty much every time. So it's the only person she can do any relative damage to.
Look at
Not
Meg
turning on a Defiler, but
trying to get the Defiler. She's just tanking all
Agnes
of it.
just taking a ton of damage from those Defiler. She didn't even. I mean, she threw one wave, but it dropped him. And right now, not even throwing a wave, dropping Hover into half life after standing there for 2 seconds. She's just so tanky, and that ultimate's just so strong, they can't do anything about it. Bubbles coming in and just cleaning up. Great ult by him, just doing a ton of damage. Just well done, and Red Shag's gonna go down again, so Defiler really just the MVP of this game, just being a huge tank and just disrupting this entire game. And it looks like EG will concede, so great play by Dustbin, just winning that game on straight push strategy, kind of. I mean, the mid-game push is really what won it for him, so well done by them on playing that kind of aggressive role and trying to out-dominate EG in that game.
Wow, yeah, that's just, I mean, wow. Well played by Dustbin, really well played. An interesting strategy, you know, that three portal key and setup. Awesome team fight, awesome gank potential, nice synergy. Yeah, just all around really, really well played by them. And just, you know, sticking it to, well, arguably the best team in the world right there. So, awesome performance, and can't wait for game 2 now.
Yeah, obviously, like I said, one of the most underrated teams, I would say, in Han. So really showing EG what they're made of, and coming off the series with a bang. Obviously, it's a best of 3. So we will actually be right back with game 2, and we will see you guys then.